City leaders are pledging to take on Louisville's violent crime from all angles. It comes after the Metro saw the 10 homicides in the first 10 days of the year. WLKY's Drew Gardner is live in the newsroom with a look at what's being done. Drew?
Well, Vicki, the mayor's office and Metro Council has had an at times contentious relationship in the past, but with the new administration in place, both the Republican and Democratic caucuses appear to be in lockstep with the mayor's approach to crime so far. And tonight, they're pledging their full support to help bring down the number of homicides.
10 homicides already in Louisville this year. That is simply unacceptable. It's tragic. These are not just numbers. These are people.
Just hours after the city's 9th and 10th homicides, Mayor Craig Greenberg held a press conference updating the public on what's being done to tackle the city's violent crime. Metro Councilman Anthony Piagentini, who chairs the Republican caucus, praised the move and hopes to see weekly updates like this from the mayor and LMPD.
The public needs that level of information and engagement and a check on the administration to make sure they're delivering on what they say they're going to do.
Going forward, Piagentini said all ideas need to be on the table when it comes to public safety. He especially would like to see the department going after those who are enabling the violent criminals.
But I'm talking about people that are actively working to help these trigger pullers. They need to be all be held accountable as well and get them all off the streets. The faster we do that, the faster we're going to see this crime wave plummet.
Greenberg has already approved a software upgrade that will better equip detectives to solve crimes. Newly elected council president Marcus Winkler said the council is prepared to provide additional resources.
If LMPD comes to us, if the Office of Safe and Healthy Neighborhoods comes to us and says, you know, this is the critical thing that we need to make this problem better, I think that they will find a good partner in us across the street that want to work with them to help fund those solutions.
Winkler also says the council is eager to work with the mayor's office to improve the city's group violence intervention program.
That program has worked tremendously in other cities, and I think one of our first challenges is to figure out why is it not working the way it should here, and what will the new administration do to right that ship.
You know, we need to be foot all the way to the floor on making sure we're doing everything we can to improve this situation.
Now today, Winkler also announced that Councilman Brett Ackerson was appointed as chair of the Public Safety Committee. Ackerson spent the last 5 years as chair of the Government Oversight and Accountability Committee, where he took an aggressive approach to holding the previous administration accountable. Now he hopes to bring that same approach to working with the mayor to improve public safety. Live in the newsroom tonight, Drew Gardner, WLKY News.